Hi, good evening, and welcome to an intro to essential oils. So, I want to make sure I'm in the right group, so I'm waiting for you guys to jump on and wave hi to me, and we're just going to jam out until a few people jump on. So, I'm really excited for y'all to be here, and I'm very excited to get to know you better and visit with you. Hi, Chelsea! Yay! Chelsea's here. Sam's here. Hi, Sam. Hey you guys, I'm so glad y'all are jumping on. Make sure you tell me hello when you're here. Okay, we're gonna wait a few minutes because these numbers are gonna jump a little bit. Everybody's gonna be jumping on. We've got a lot of people invited tonight. I'm super excited to visit with you. I'm here in my home in, well, I guess it's Kennedale now, not South Arlington. Hi Laura, how are you? Teresa, hi Sandra. Hey ladies. It's 8 o'clock, so I am drinking some coffee. Just got home from church with the babies. Hi Teresa, hi Yesenia. So we just got home from church and we're gonna get started really quickly, but I'm gonna wait for everybody to join us. Hi Brenda, Nicole, Jeff. Hi Jeff, how are you? Hey Kelly, Bestie, what's up? Dorothy, nice to meet you Dorothy. Marnie, awesome. So guys, I am so gonna respect your time and we are gonna get started any second now. Mom, my mom's on here. Everybody say amen. She's getting good at Facebook. That's awesome. I'm really excited. Hey you guys. Hey Kathy, hey Dad. Okay, Dad's on here. This is such a mix of people. I'm really excited. My worlds are colliding really fast here. Hey Dortha, nice to meet you. Kelly. Stephanie, awesome. Okay, so what I want you guys to do really quickly is comment below and tell me where you're from because there's a lot of new people on here and I'm really excited. Hi Chris and Brandy, awesome. So comment below, tell me where you're from, and I am gonna do a rundown on how we are gonna do this class, okay? Because you wanna know the details so you can stick through it. All right, so we're gonna turn music off. We try to keep that kind of low so I didn't hurt y'all's ears. And where I'm from, it is about to storm, like hail and lightning and all kinds of stuff. So, hi Wendy, you're from Crystal Lake, Illinois. That's awesome. Cedar Hill representing, cool. Hi Randa, I'm so glad you're here. Kemp, Texas, perfect. This is awesome. So it's about to storm like crazy. So I might get up and close the blinds if it starts hailing and tornadoes coming by. We're in Texas, so it gets a little crazy over here. All right, so let's get started. Let me tell you how we're gonna do this class. So first of all, what I'm gonna do, which is really fun, Young Living gives me a lot of free stuff. So I am gonna give away free stuff every 10 minutes. So I've got some bottles of oil that I'm gonna give away to people who comment. I'm gonna ask you a question pretty much every 10 minutes. I'll try to stay close to the clock on that. And then also some roller bottles and sprays and stuff of oil. So it's gonna be really cool. And then at the end, I am gonna have a giveaway for people who are new to oils. So that one's specifically for you who don't have any oils yet and you're excited to get started. I am gonna give you a really cool giveaway at the end. And then also people who maybe have gotten started with their starter kit, but they have not gotten anything else. So I'm gonna do a giveaway for you too. So we're pretty much gonna cover all the bases, but let's jump right into this so that I respect you guys' time. So intro to essential oils. You are here to learn what essential oils are, how they work, what is the fuss all about, okay? So I've been talking to my family and friends about oils for a while because they totally changed our life, but I've also been sharing in my practice with my patients. And you guys, I am seeing testimonials that just blow my mind every single day. So first I want to start out by telling you, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Lauren Alvarado. My husband and I practice here together as chiropractors in South Arlington. We've been in practice for around 9 years now, and we serve a large community of people. What's really cool about this community is that we're very like-minded in the sense that these are people seeking health and wellness. They are seeking an option other than what most people are, which is drugs and surgery. Now, I can tell you right now, there are times that drugs and surgery are necessary. Like, I love giving this example because it's so extreme, but it's true. If your arm gets chopped off, gets ripped off, then you better hope that you've got morphine and surgery and all those things. But life doesn't always cause for those or call for those major interventions. So I want to share with you how you can increase your health and wellness naturally on a day-to-day basis. So basically, well, what happened was I'm a mom, I have 3 babies, and our house is crazy, our life is crazy. But with my second son, with my first daughter, you know, we were doing everything natural because we're chiropractors and we totally believe in that. But we were going to a naturopath and getting expensive herbs and holding her down and making her drink stuff that tastes like Jaeger. And it was just bad. She hated it. But we were so committed to not giving her medicine. And my whole family's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? But you know, it worked, but it was a hard road. So with our second baby, with Jackson, when he was really little, he got a respiratory infection and it was pretty rough. And we had tried everything. We're adjusting him, of course, to increase his innate response, which I could go on a tangent about chiropractic about that. Chiropractic increases your ability for your body to heal, self-regulate, and self-heal like it's supposed to. So we were doing all that, but there's a time and a place where symptoms are happening. And we know that in order to be healthy, we don't want to suppress those symptoms. We just want to support our body to get through those symptoms, okay? Because your body needs to express that. If your baby or you is coughing up a lung and hacking and mucus and all of that, it's because your body is trying to get rid of it. Your body is trying to shed things that are in the lungs, like carpet fibers, toxins, all the things we come across. When they test our phlegm from being sick, they can actually see that that junk is in there. The stuff that we breathe in from outside, all the allergens, our body has to get rid of that. So when we think, I have a cough, so I should use a cough suppressant. That doesn't work. It might work to suppress your cough, but it is not by any means going to enhance your health or wellness, and actually it's going to drive down your immune system more than anything. So, a little background about why we make these decisions. So we have this little baby, right, and he's coughing, and we're not giving him cough suppressants, and we're not giving him medicine, we're letting it run its course. And a friend of mine, a chiropractor's wife, came over and she's like, hey, you should try this. And so she had given me some oil, and my gateway oil was actually RC. It's for respiratory congestion. And so we used RC on our little one and diffused it. And I'm telling you what, you guys, it was a world of difference. That night, the baby monitor wasn't going off with him crying constantly. We weren't doing as many steam showers and suctioning and all that miserable stuff. So I was like, what is happening? That must be like a fluke. So we tried it again and again, and it kept happening. We keep having these breakthroughs with essential oils. So at that point, when I went back to practice from maternity leave, I was like, I really need to know why these do what they do so that I can safely recommend them to people. People in practice, you know, they naturally ask, hey, what do y'all use for vitamins? What do y'all use for sleep support for your little ones, or ear infections, or all this stuff? And although a lot of times chiropractic is definitely an answer to help your body move through those things and increase your body's own ability to heal, in the middle of the night at 2 a.m., I wasn't there to adjust their baby and adjust the baby's little ear and make sure things are draining. So what I found out quickly is that when I told people, hey, don't use Tylenol, it's bad for your baby. Hey, don't use Benadryl. Hey, cut the Pepcid AC. This stuff is terrible for you. It's demineralizing your bones. It's killing your liver. It's making it to where you can't fight against cancer. Why do you think it's so rampant in today's society? When I would tell people this kind of stuff, they're like, rock on, Lauren. I am totally going to do natural. But what I soon found out was that people do not know how to do natural, right? You go to the health food store and you're like, looking at the racks, and you're like, okay, wait, how many milligrams and which one do I use? And there's so many brands, and I don't know, is this gonna hurt my baby? Is this safe for my baby? Can I use it while I'm nursing? Like, what do I do? And you know what, you guys, as natural as I am, I didn't know how to do natural. I knew how to do chiropractic, and I knew a lot about health and wellness, but as far as herbs and supplements and stuff like that, I knew the basics, which is great. but they don't teach you exactly how to do natural in school. We are better at it than most, but we're not naturopaths, we're chiropractors. So this made my life, essential oils made my life so much easier because I could still pursue my natural philosophy. I could support the people in my community with it as well. And then I had these resources, abundant resources and information, and super powerful essential oils that could help them do natural better. That doesn't mean go dump out all your medicine, and we're not here to treat, diagnose, or cure anything, but it's not all about just getting rid of medicine and using essential oils instead. It's about using essential oils on a daily basis to increase your body's own ability to heal and to be healthier. I'm going to tell you exactly why it does that. So, a few testimonies for me. Kids for sure. With me, mom anxiety. I was using essential oils that really helped me so much to deal with the madness. And a lot of moms on here tonight, and you can give me some amens below if that's you, have definitely struggled in that category. So you guys, we are at the 10-minute mark, about 12 minutes. So let's do a giveaway real quick, and we're gonna jump right back into it. Speaking of motherhood, I would love to give you, especially our new oilers who've never tried anything, some joy. So I'm gonna send out a roller bottle of joy to anybody. This qualifies for men too because we all need joy, but how this oil works is it actually increases your frequency and your emotional responses to be able to experience more joy. So let me tell you how to win this real quick. What I want you to do is comment below and tag the person who invited you to this video, and that's it. That's all you have to do. And I'm gonna pick a random number when we're done to pick a winner. So comment below who invited you to this video. If you can't tag them, just write their name, totally fine. All right. So for me, anxiety was a huge thing, and essential oils helped me so much with that. It was a normal motherhood, normal life anxiety. With my husband, digestion, totally changed his life with digestion. His testimony is very long. I'll spare you the details, but he had suicidal type pain. And if you haven't experienced that in your life, I pray to God you never do, and no one in your family does, but he had digestive pain, and my family and friends can attest to this. He literally was in a bathtub wishing that he wasn't alive to feel what was happening in his body. And essential oils have helped him dramatically with that. And we see these testimonies all the time with essential oils in our community. So why? Why do I care about this? I've told you a little bit about it, but the main reason is people don't know how to do natural. I want to help with that. But why even with that? Well, today, I don't know if you know this, but the United States, as far as ranking goes with healthcare, is ranked number 37. We are actually at the very bottom of the list of healthcare among other developed nations, and even below impoverished nations. Why is that? Well, people use the term healthcare, but to be honest with you, it's not healthcare. It is sick care. When you go to your doctor, you're not going because you're well and you just, hey, let's hang out. No, that's not happening. You're going because something serious is going on with you, or maybe not so serious, but you need some answers. And it is sick care. Doctors are wonderful at diagnosing and treating diseases, but they are not good at helping you increase your normal function so that you don't end up with those positive results on mammograms and all these tests and things that they put you through. So we are ranked number 37, you guys. That is terrible. We are like one of the wealthiest healthcare nations in the world. All right, so we have the technology for emergency care, but we don't have the technology and the sense in our medical community for anything outside much of emergency care. And that's why I'm super passionate about this. Another reason is that people don't have options today. Like I said, when you go to the health food store and you're looking around, it's difficult. So this provides options for you. So I'm gonna bring you all the information that you need to know right now about essential oils. So number one, what are essential oils, okay? Essential oils are the actual life blood of a plant. What does that even mean? Well, let's talk about our own blood for a second. What does your blood do? It carries all the nutrients to every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body, right? It carries all the little cells, all the white blood cells, all the things that your immune system needs, all of the phytonutrients from the food that you eat, everything. Your blood does everything. What would happen if you had no blood? Nothing would be happening for you. You would be sayonara, all gone. if you had no blood? Well, essential oils are the lifeblood of a plant. Our blood helps our body to self-heal and regulate because it carries all those things to it, just like our nervous system does. The essential oil is actually the lifeblood of the plant. It carries oxygen to the plant. It heals it whenever it gets injured. It secretes hormones and chemicals and things that we don't even completely understand even this day and age in science because it's so complex. So essential oils, what they do is they take plants and they take specific plants, depending on how they can heal our body. They will take that and they will take the stems of it, they will take the leaves of it, the petals of it, whatever part of that plant is what has that life force in it, and they steam it, okay? Of course it's complex, but let's just imagine putting those plants in a steamer, and what happens? The pores of those plants, just like the pores of our skin, if we steam our skin, they open up. And when they open up, the oil of the plant, the fluid of the plant comes out and they collect it. That is essential oil. That oil, just like it served that plant so well, just like our blood serves us, and self-healing it, self-regulating it, and doing all of those things, it does that for us when we use it. Our bodies were designed to use plants. And I have people tell me all the time, especially men, which I love you guys. If you're on here, I have a heart for men's health for sure. But guys will tell me like, well, I don't really like plants anyways, and I don't really eat a lot of vegetables, so that doesn't really apply to me, and it cracks me up because I'm like, hey dude, where do you get your oxygen from? Like, that comes from plants, right? You have to, whether you like it or not, you are in an environment with plants, and plants serve you to keep you alive, right? Well, essential oils can do that in a huge way because our bodies were designed to use plants to grow and to thrive. So let me tell you a few cool facts about it. You want to know how they work, right? That's how they're made. Well, how they work is really cool. There's 3 ways you can use them, and I'm going to describe that, and then I'm going to describe how they actually work when you do. So, number 1, you can use essential oils topically. Joy, for instance. I put Joy on my heart every single morning because it does exactly what it says it does. I put a drop on there. I don't dilute it. You can. And you can diffuse it. It's amazing. But when I put that Joy on my skin right this second, let me tell you what is happening, the science behind it. Within 2 seconds, this oil, because it's fat soluble, it's made of fat, right? It's a lipid. And our skin is made of lipid bilayers, little layers of fat. This oil can actually get into your skin within 2 seconds because it's fat soluble. Now, once it gets into your skin, you guys, it can actually reach every single organ, every single cell in your body. Let me tell you how it does that. It gets into your bloodstream within 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. It is in your bloodstream. Once it's in your bloodstream, it can carry to every single cell in your body. In under 30 minutes, this oil that I just put on will literally be in every single cell in my body, increasing my body's normal function. So that's when you use an oil topically, how it works. Now you can also use oils internally, which is really cool. And I'm gonna show you this right now. So this is clear veggie capsules, and you can get these from Sprouts, from Whole Foods, from Amazon, from Young Living, all over the place. When I use oils internally, typically I just put them in some warm tea. I love doing it that way. I also will put them under my tongue, depending on the oil, or on my mouth, or on my toothbrush, all kinds of stuff. But you can put them in a veggie capsule. Isn't that really cool? Pop it open, put some coconut oil, put a few drops of the oil that you need to use internally for whatever therapeutic benefit you're looking for, which we'll talk about that in a minute, and you can use it. This is the bomb. These are amazing. We use them all the time. So you can use an oil internally. When you do that, you're actually getting the oil into your body, right down into your stomach, and that's going to be carried into your bloodstream as well, but it's just going to come from an internal perspective. What's really cool to do that with are oils like, for instance, some people love to make, and I do too, things to boost my immune system, especially if I am having a struggle. What I'll use for that, thieves, oregano, I'll give you some awesome recipes, but I'll use that, I'll use it internally, just like I would something that I would get from the doctor, but I'm not going that route, I'm going this route. And I'll use oils that are super powerful, that will give me an immune boost, and that will help to increase the normal bacteria in my body and decrease the bad bacteria. So that's one way to use oils internally, and then also in your tea, under your tongue, all of that. There's a third way that you can use oils, and you can see it right behind me here. This is my diffuser, which is the awesome new diffuser that they have. If you don't have it, this is really super cool. And so I use oils for that as well. You can put oils in the diffuser, and what it does is diffuse them into the air. And guys, this is amazing. The oils actually go into your nose, right? That's how you smell. And you have this nerve, stay with me because I'm about to do another giveaway. You have this nerve called the olfactory nerve. You smell that oil, and this olfactory nerve is so closely related to your brain, it actually comes into your brain, that this oil gets into your brain and can actually impact neurology. Neurology means brain. It can literally change your brain. It can change the way that your neurons are firing. It can clean up all the junk, all the toxins and heavy metals and stuff from air fresheners, vaccines, medications, water, all that junk that actually clogs up our brain. Why do you think that Alzheimer's, dementia, all of these disorders are so intense these days? Is because we have so much junk clogging up those neurons in our brain, because those things can cross the blood-brain barrier. So whenever we smell an oil, it can actually do all those things. It can clean up our neurons, okay? It can increase the firing of neurons, decrease the firing of neurons. It can help to increase normal neurotransmitter responses. What I love about that is serotonin, dopamine. You know what those are? Those are the neurotransmitters responsible for feeling joy and happiness and all of that. Well, essential oils can actually increase that function. So they can increase the function of your glands, your pituitary gland, which helps regulate your sleep and growth patterns, thyroid gland. Everybody knows about thyroid, right? Because it's something that runs rampant today. Also adrenal glands and other glands, your reproductive system, everything. So oils can upregulate the function of all of those glands. We're gonna pause, y'all hang in. Okay, so what's next? We did a joy roll-on because that's what we were talking about. Now we're gonna do a free orange oil. Orange is such a simple oil, right? It's just orange, but it packs a big punch. This orange helps to whiten my teeth naturally. Orange is a great citrus oil. It elevates the mood. It can help lift negative emotions, and it smells fantastic. So orange oil is something that I would love to send to you. What I want you to do is comment below and let me know if you're an oil user or new to oils. So you can just say new to oils or oil user. Or oil lover, right? So comment below and let me know that. All right, so orange oil is next. Okay, so back to how these work in the body. We talked about how you can use them. We talked about how they get into your skin, your bloodstream, every single cell. They increase gland function, increase neurological function. Now they also increase normal function in the body. What do I mean by that? Well, sometimes, like for instance, my mom's on here and she's experiencing this because she's using oils a lot. Our body can have a challenge. Doesn't matter what it is. There is an oil for that, which is a funny saying that we have in our community, because there's a plant out there amongst all the plants that can support you through that challenge. So what you can do is really cool. You can actually look up plants that can support you with whatever condition you have or symptom that you have. It doesn't mean that it's treating your condition or symptom, but what it does mean is that it is going to bring into you, into your bloodstream, into every single cell that you have, the nutrients that will help your body to heal faster and better. And that is how they work. So that's how they increase normal body function. What's really cool about essential oils is that you can use them for just about anything. What's really important to know though is that not every oil is made equally. What do I mean by that? Well, when I first started using essential oils, my friend had brought me some samples and that was awesome. But then I was like, okay, I need some more. What do I do? I want to try this one. So we were at Whole Foods and we were at Sprouts, and I would get a few of those NOW brands, and I would get a few of the brands that the grocery store made, and I would look for the ones that said like organic lavender or organic was the other one, peppermint that I used. Because that helps so much. So I would look for those organic ones. I'd be like, yes, I found an organic one and it is super cheap, and so I'm gonna use this. Well, remember how I just told you that every single thing as far as oils go that you put on your skin gets into your bloodstream? Well, that happens with those oils too, right? Not just Young Living, but what you might not know about those oils over the counter is that they're not regulated by the FDA. So this is the super nerdy part that comes out in me. This is the doctor part. So I have to school you on this because I do not want you to go wreck your brain and wreck your body with some oils that you think are a good deal when they're not. So 5% rule is what you need to remember. The oils on the market only have to be up to 5% of what it says on the bottle. So if it says pure organic lavender, the ones I was getting, they only had to be 5% of that, you guys. They could be 95% of anything else. And let me tell you, after I did the research of what that 95% was, it is things to preserve it, to stabilize the shelf life, things that would go in the engine of your car or in your antifreeze, things that would preserve a dead body, formaldehyde type stuff. The stuff that was in there, you guys, is terrible. And let me tell you, when it's mixed in with an essential oil and it can cross into the bloodstream and cross the blood-brain barrier and get into the brain, it carries that junk with it. So we know if we put junk in, we get junk out, right? We all know that. So when you use essential oils that are not organic and that are not regulated, it can be dangerous. If we're trying to clean up cells, clean up organs, increase body function, you don't want to put that junk in. That is why I highly recommend the brand that I do. So a lot of people use other brands, and I'm not anti anything, I'm just pro Young Living. The reason is, let me tell you why Young Living. It's gonna blow your mind. First of all, seed to seal promise. That might not seem like a big deal, but let me break it down and you're gonna understand it. So from the moment that they actually put a seed in the ground, okay, for the plant, to the moment that they seal it in this bottle, they control the process. They have their own farms, they have partner farms, and they have very rigorous standards. All of their oils go through at least 7 different batches of tests to make sure that they do not have any pesticides, that they're not contaminated with genetically modified plants. They make sure that they even have the highest number of constituents. Now, don't glaze over on me. We have 3 more minutes until a giveaway. Let me tell you what constituents means. Constituents means that they can have, one oil can have 100 to 300 different properties, different therapeutic values is what that means. Well, why is that? Well, I love to compare it to broccoli, for instance. When you eat broccoli, it has vitamin A, vitamin C, it has fiber, vitamin D, it has all these things in it, right? Your body knows how to use that. That broccoli has several different properties, several different constituents. So do essential oils. So when you use an oil, what Young Living does when they harvest it is they make sure that when they do, it has the highest number of properties. What's awesome about that is they don't just go plant a bunch of plants and then go bulldoze it down and put it in a bottle and hope for the best. They actually make sure that it does what it says it does. They make sure they're preserving and harvesting at a time that's sustainable for the plant so that they do not make all these plants go extinct, and it has the highest number of properties. Okay, next giveaway, and you guys, we're almost done. This didn't take long. Okay, spearmint. These are vitality oils. The orange is vitality, which means you can use it internally, and spearmint, the white label, is vitality also. So free spearmint, you guys, and all you have to do to win this is I want you to comment below and tell me in one way, just one way, you can list multiple if you want, one way that you wish that essential oils could change your life. One way that you wish they could increase your wellness. Something that you are looking for an answer for. I want to know because I want to help you, and I or whoever invited you to this is going to reach out to you after you comment that. Even if you already have oils, you guys, I want you to comment and let me know one way this can change your life. Because I already told you how they work, so I know you're already thinking how they can change your life. Okay, so they have the top essential oil chemist in the world, top in the world, like the top 10, I think. Also, they are formulated by a naturopathic doctor. Remember in the beginning, I mentioned that we saw a naturopathic doctor, spent tons of money to get herbs and stuff like that. Well, guess what? Young Living actually has a naturopathic doctor, Gary Young, who's the founder, and he establishes all of these blends. He is in charge. And what's awesome about that is that it's just not some corporation that's trying to copycat somebody else. This is someone who trenches through the rainforest, finding plants that were never discovered and finding their therapeutic values and bringing them to the masses. He is a pioneer. He has been doing Young Living for over 22 years, you guys, and he is amazing. So all the resources that are in his head, we actually have access to. We have amazing resources that tell you everything you need to know about how to use every single essential oil and about how your body works, which is really awesome. Another awesome thing about Young Living, what I want you to do is look at your brand from the grocery store. You can get up now because I know you're at home, right? So you can grab the stuff you're using. And then I want you to grab or actually look here, you don't even have this yet, right? Or you might have this, and you might have a Yucky brand. Maybe you have a blend. But what's awesome about this, I'm going to show it to you. What you want to do with whatever bottles you have is you want to turn them over and look for expiration dates, okay? That is a big clue as to whether an oil is truly pure or not. So turn it over and look. There are no expiration dates on any of Young Living's essential oils because they don't actually expire. I am loving your comments, by the way, and I am so excited about how these oils are going to change your life. All these things I'm seeing, I'm like, yep, totally going to change your life. So, anyways, about that. No expiration dates, which is amazing because these oils you can keep for life. And they do not go rancid. There's nothing else in them that's going to go rancid. The only thing that is in this orange oil is pure orange. That's it. Nothing else. No fillers, nothing else at all. And what's really cool about that is that what it is super concentrated. I'm going to tell you in a minute about peppermint, but real quick, 1 drop of peppermint equals 26 cups of peppermint tea. Just let that sink in so that you know how strong these are, which is amazing. All right, you guys, so now what we're going to talk about is how I got started with oils, because that's the #1 question I get from people in practice. It's like, okay, this is awesome. I want to do this. I want to use oils, but I feel kind of overwhelmed. I'm not really sure where to start. Like, which one do I use? You know, what do I need to do? Like, do I need to go farm? No, you don't. We have them right here for you. So what I'm going to do is break open a starter kit. This is how I got started. What's awesome about this kit, you guys, is that it actually has an oil for every single body system. So let me tell you how I first got started. First, the gateway oil I told you about, RC, I was like, I need some of that. So I got me some RC. And then someone in my house ended up with the flu a few weeks later. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. What's that oil that gets rid of like everything in the body that could, like, how does it increase my immune system? I need that one, which is Thieves. So I actually got Thieves, and so I was piecemealing, and I got a few more, and I was paying full price. So I was piecemealing this kit together, and then I was like, wait, I need one of these. Well, you guys, what I didn't know is actually that they had a starter kit that did have an oil for every single system in the body. So I'm going to show you that. It's really pretty. It was actually designed by the same people that designed Apple iPhones, and you'll see it's so similar when you open it up, which is awesome. So you can check this out here. Now, I'm going to show you the inside. These are all the oils in the starter kit. And now I'm going to break down to you how they work, what they do. All right, so here's my gateway oil, RC. What's cool about RC, I'm going to tell you a little bit about each oil in here because I want you to know. But don't freak out and be like, how am I going to remember this? Oh my gosh, I need to. Because there are some awesome little books, resource guides, and there's tons of information online. And Young Living gives you everything you need to know. You'll get a product guide, all that jazz. So don't freak out. Just take a little tidbit like, oh, okay, that could help me with this. That's basically all you need to remember right now. Okay, RC is incredible. What is cool about RC is that it supports the respiratory system. What's the respiratory system? A lot of times we just think of lungs, but it's everything. It's sinuses, throat, lungs, all of that. So RC helps with that. Has several types of eucalyptus in it. This is one of the oils actually. You know, we talk about living above the wellness line. The oils help us do that, using it on a regular basis. But this oil in particular usually is one that you'll only use when you're having kind of a struggle with your respiratory system. It will change your life. All right. Oh, you know what? Some moms use it for pink eye with their kids. You put it like right here on the cheekbones. There's some people that could comment to that. Let's talk about the next one, lavender. I wish y'all could smell this because lavender, you guys, does not smell the same pure as it does in all of your lotions and all of your air fresheners and stuff like that. Young Living lavender actually smells completely different because it's not an adulterated GMO plant. There's nothing else in it. It's gonna blow your mind. Lavender is amazing. Actually, there was a scientist who burned himself while studying this plant, and so he used it, and that's how they found out that lavender is really good for skin support. A lot of moms refer to this as like the boo-boo oil, because lavender, all the little scrapes and abrasions and all that stuff, it's so good for skin support. But another wonderful property of lavender is actually supporting allergies. So it doesn't necessarily, it's not like a drug or anything. Remember, we're not treating anything here. We have to stay compliant, right, to keep using oils, or the FDA will come and be like, no, everyone has to use drugs, right? Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. Okay, so I'm going to show you the 3 most popular oils in Texas in the spring when all the stuff is blooming. And that is lavender, peppermint, and lemon. This recipe is amazing. So lavender is great to support your sinuses. It's great to support your mood. It's wonderful to put on your babies, all that jazz. Peppermint is amazing because it helps to really clear mucus. Peppermint is minty, right? Everyone's used a mint before to support maybe their digestion when they're nauseous or to clear their sinuses. But this little guy here, what I love to do with it, I put a drop on my finger, rub it on my palate, and everything pops open, and it is a game changer, right? Yes, Stephanie, oh my gosh, she uses this stuff all day long, you guys. Lemon. Lemon is one of my favorite oils. Oh, one more thing about peppermint. What I love about peppermint, especially with little ones, is that it really helps to pull heat from the head. So during times that babies or adults are experiencing fever, peppermint is something awesome that you can put on the belly, and it can actually help digestion a lot. It can help pull heat from the head. It's amazing. When you combine lavender, peppermint, and lemon together, they call that the allergy bomb. So lemon. Lemon is actually really simple, right? But lemon is super concentrated just like the rest of the oils, and what would surprise you is that it takes like 75 rinds of a lemon to make this bottle. It's super potent. And lemon is really high in limonene. I'm gonna give you a little bit of science here. 3 more minutes until a giveaway. I kind of timed that science right at the time of the giveaway, right? But lemon blows my mind. The reason is it's really high in limonene. What does that mean to you? Well, limonene, you should look it up, but it really helps to support normal cell reproduction. Most of you know what abnormal or out of control cell reproduction is. And if you don't, it's usually a word that starts with a C. There's a lot of people in our society that have it because our environment's very toxic and all the medicines that we use. Lemon helps to support the body in a way that really helps to downgrade some of those out of control processes and increase normal cell reproduction. It really supports the immune system. Lemon is great for digestion. We actually use this in our water every single day. It's pH balancing, and there are actually studies that show that when the body is in pH balance, disease cannot exist. So I use lemon on the daily in the water for sure. Let's bring these down. I'm just giving y'all a few benefits of these things because I don't want to take up your whole night. Purification. Purification is amazing. When you see this oil, you just think purifying. Purifying for the body, purifying for the air. It doesn't cover up smells whatsoever. It helps to neutralize them because it purifies the air. One of my favorite things to actually do with this is not diffuse it. I diffuse it when I make like bacon or something that smells bad. Fish, something like that, that's gonna stay in my house. But all the diapers and all the booties in my house. I have 3 babies. I put purification all over the place because of that. And then my second favorite way to use this, I know all you moms can relate. My second favorite way to use this is detox baths. Purification can help pull toxins from the liver, heavy metals out of the body, all of that stuff. So purification is amazing. You just put Epsom salt in the baths and purification, it's awesome. Yes, diapers, I see you guys commenting. Okay, next, frankincense. Remember in the beginning when I told you about anxiety and all that stuff? You can put this under your tongue. Frankincense. Frankincense is amazing. So me and some girlfriends, we actually are addicted to frankincense. We use it in that way. And let me tell you a few cool facts about it. What frankincense does is that it actually helps to activate certain parts of the brain, okay? There was actually a study that showed that frankincense activates a pathway in the brain that was never before discovered. There are also studies that show children and adults who have suffered from seizure activity, maybe their entire life, started using frankincense, and it changes the way the neurons fire in the brain and increases neurology so much that these people went from seizures all the time. There's a study of up to 300 a day, small tiny seizure frequency that can be noted on an EEG, to no seizure activity. Guys, this is backed by science. Another fun fact about frankincense is that frankincense is one of the higher frequency oils. If you don't know what frequency is, I don't want to totally just explode your brain right now, but everything in life has a frequency. Think of a cracker. It's dead, it's processed food, no frequency. Now think of like spinach. It has a higher frequency. It's a live food. We'll just keep it that basic. Frankincense is the highest frequency oil, which means that it can actually increase your vitality, increase you on an energetic level more than most oils can. So frankincense is wonderful for that. We put it on the back of our neck for neurological support under our tongue. We diffuse it. We use roll-ons with it, all kinds of stuff. We put it on our babies. Frankincense is the bomb. Okay, y'all are sticking with me with so much science here. We only have like 5 more oils to go, so hang in. All right, this is a giveaway time. Ready? This is one of my favorite oils, and I want to send you a roll-on of it. This is Valor, guys. Valor is actually an oil that went extinct with Young Living for a little while, and the reason is that it wasn't sustainable to keep farming Valor, and they wanted to make sure that they didn't make it go extinct, and some more reasons, but Valor is back, you guys. Valor is back because they were able to secure sustainable Valor, sustainable ingredients for Valor. So it is back. I'm gonna give you a roll-on of Valor, which is amazing. Valor is something that will give you strength and courage. It's something that I put on all over my body before I do something like this. I'll put it on my neck, on my wrist. I actually dumped a bunch of it in the diffuser. It really helps you to bring out your true self because you let your walls down, your fears go, and you can really be you. That is why I love Valor. So I'm gonna give you a roll-on of it. This is what I want you to comment. Are you ready? I want you to tell me about, you don't have to say the person's name, just say mom, dad, sister, friend, someone in your life right now that you cannot wait to share this with, okay? There are people in your life who need this information. They are in a situation where they really could use an increased level of health and wellness, and you are exactly the person because you're here tonight to take it to them. So what I want you to do, comment below who you would love to share essential oils with as soon as you're done with this. Just your relative, whatever. You don't have to list a name. Okay, next. You ready? Just got a few more to go. Digest. When you see this oil, I want you to think about digestion. That's it. This works so good. Fennel, tarragon, some amazing things in here that really help to increase digestion. You put this on topically, our digestive system in America is wrecked because of all the antibiotics in our food, in our water, all that stuff. Maybe we had them as children, vaccines, all those things. They wreck our digestion. Why does our digestion matter? Well, you have to digest your food, break it down into all of the vitamins that you need and nutrients that you need so that you can make all those neurotransmitters in your brain, all of your hormones, every single thing you need. So digestion is super important. This is something that we rub on our tummies daily. I actually put it in water and drink it with lemon, but not only do we use it to stay well and increase our digestive system, but this is just hilarious because some people on this video right now, this has happened to. If you go to Mexico and you drink the water, you want to have digest, okay? That's what that's for. It's amazing. Panaway. Panaway used to have an I in it. This oil is freaking phenomenal. When I use Panaway, it is because when I go to sleep, my neck and stuff like that from nursing babies, holding babies, doing all the things, I have a real difficult time getting comfortable on my pillow. I put a few drops of Panaway on, put it on my neck and shoulders like this. It literally melts away tension, you guys. So I use Panaway for that reason. And I know many people on here have, yes, Panaway after workouts, amazing Panaway muscle support, skeletal support. It's phenomenal. There's actually a mom in our community, her son broke her arm. I love to tell this story. Maybe she's on here. And when he broke his arm, he was using medication, but it was like making his stomach hurt. So they switched to this because she had some, and he didn't need medicine anymore. So Panaway is awesome. Next is Thieves. All you need to know about this guy is that it gets the yuck out of everything, out of your body, off of shopping carts, off of the table at the restaurant, off your hands. We love to put this in a spray bottle just like this, in an amber spray bottle with some water. I'll put about 20 to 30 drops of Thieves. 20 is plenty, but we like it strong. We actually spray it in our throat whenever we're having something going on there that we're not liking. We'll use Thieves for that. We'll use Thieves on the shopping cart, on our hands as hand sanitizer. Thieves was actually approved in the state of Texas to use in birth tubs, the Thieves cleaner, which is on this table. I'll show you in a second. Because it actually kills human bloodborne pathogens. That's science, you guys. Proven, and so it's amazing for that reason. We diffuse it at our front desk because we have a ton of people in and out of our office weekly. We roll it on the bottom of our little kids' feet. You've heard me reference roll-ons. This is a roll-on right here. We roll it on the bottom of their little feet before they go to sleep, in the morning before they leave the house. We want to make sure that their immune system is supported. That oil will support it, and it is very strong and wonderful. Copaiba. What I want you to know about this oil, it's really awesome, and I'm going to try really hard to be compliant, but this is a private group, so when you think of Copaiba, I want you to think of itises. Anything that has an itis. Baby's waking up, you hear that? Anything that has an itis in it, Copaiba is amazing. It is great for supporting normal inflammatory processes. My mom can attest to this because she's been slathering it on the last few days and noticing a huge improvement. So, what's inflammation? I want to educate you. I want you to know these facts. So, inflammation is actually normal processes in the body. Your body will flood tissue with all the cells it needs in order to heal it, okay? It is supposed to happen, but what a lot of people do is that they will go and take anti-inflammatories. Oh my God, it's swollen. I need to take this anti-inflammatory. You're actually slowing down the healing process. So what this does is it supports the normal inflammatory process and will enhance it so that it can actually come and go quicker. Another awesome thing for this is teething babies. Copaiba is incredible for that. I just put it right on my finger, rub it on the baby's gums. It's awesome. And then anything you mix this oil with, it's going to magnify the effect. So Copaiba is incredible, y'all. All right, now sneak peek to the back of this kit, and then I have to tell you how you're going to get some more free stuff, okay? So, in the back of this kit, it is amazing because they put some really cool stuff, all right? They've got Ningxia. Ningxia is awesome. Ningxia has a full amino acid profile. It's like 16, I think, percent protein, so it's equivalent to having 1 or 2 eggs, I believe. And Ningxia has Ningxia wolfberries in it, the highest antioxidant berry in the world. What's really cool about this is I'm going to tell you a study. I know I'm a nerd. But this, I know you want to know this information. It's amazing. You want to know not just my word for it, you want to know the science. So, Ningxia, the way it works is anti-aging. Anti-aging of the internal organs of the inside of the body. Anti-aging also for the outside of the body, right? Skin, hair, all of that stuff. There's someone in my community who actually experienced less gray hair after she started using this, which is really cool. But this has an amino acid profile that's really powerful. And when they use this with lab rats, you guys, or some of the properties of it with lab rats, what they found is a lab rat that was 7 months old, one that used it and one that didn't. The lab rat that used it had the brain of a 3-month-old. That is how much. So it aged less than half of what the other lab rat aged, right? 7 months and 3 months. This stuff is amazing. Our kids love it. We make smoothies with it. We put it in the refrigerator and take shots of it. We call it getting Ningxia wasted, but it's good for you, not alcohol. I mean, you could put alcohol in it maybe, right? It's kind of late. Maybe y'all could put some with your wine or something. Some sangria, Ningxia sangria. Okay, one more oil in the starter kit, and then we're gonna do a giveaway. This is the one in the back, the extra. It's called Stress Away. This one is amazing. It's the only oil with Young Living that actually has vanilla in it, which is cool. And it does exactly what it says on the bottle. I love to diffuse this before my husband Eric gets home because it helps him really to unload less of the office at the house and leave more of it at the office, which is great, right? So I use Stress Away all the time. That's every oil in your starter kit, an oil for every single system in your body. And what I love about helping people get started with a kit is that it really sets them up with a wellness box. It sets them up with a little natural arsenal. It helps them do natural better. What else is really cool about it is that it gives them a wholesale membership with Young Living, so that anytime they run out of oils or want to try something different, they get 24% off of everything that they order from then on out. In addition to that, which is awesome, is that Young Living actually gives you over 50% off to get started. So with your kit, the value of this actual kit is $341 because it has a diffuser with it. So it'll come in this really cool box when you get it, and it has a really cool diffuser with it. This diffuser is made of a proprietary plastic, so it won't leach into your oils, cross the blood-brain barrier, and carry all those toxins into your bloodstream, which is great. And it also doesn't heat your oils, so it's not going to change the therapeutic value of your oils, which is really important. People will ask me all the time, like, can I use the diffusers at Sprouts because I already have one? And I'm like, well, I'm not sure. You would really need to research it because those diffusers typically heat the oil to get it into the air. What happens when you do that is it destroys part of the therapeutic value, and most of the time it will break down the plastic and stick it in the air, which is going to get into your brain as well, which is no bueno. So this is an amazing diffuser. In addition to that, Young Living is pretty cool, and they give you a 1-year warranty. So if you drop it or your toddler throws it across the room like mine does several times a week, they will replace it for you for free, which is funny. Okay, so 50% off of your starter kit. Okay, so over $341 value, and I know everybody wants to know the price of it, which is amazing, which is $160 plus tax and shipping. Pretty cool, right? So last but not least, we're gonna give away one more thing, and then, because it's $852, and then we're gonna have a big giveaway for our new oilers and for our existing oilers at the end. Okay, this next one, you're gonna actually get, where is it at? Citronella. I want to send you a citronella spray, which is amazing. Everybody knows what citronella does, right? Citronella helps to clear the environment of all the little pests out there, right? So I want to send you some citronella because I've been using it over the course of the past week, and it has saved my butt when I'm working in my garden. So I'd love to send you this. The only thing you need to do to get citronella for free is I want you to comment below and let us know if you are ready to get started with your premium starter kit. Because I want the people who invited you on this call, who cared enough about you to share this awesome information with you, to know if they need to help you get your kit for 50% off, okay? So comment below and say me if you need that. Yes, bye-bye bugs, that's awesome. Okay, so last but not least, I want to share something really important with you guys. So I'm going to show you everything on my table, and I want to show you, this is stuff that I've pretty much gotten all for free from Young Living. At first, when I was replacing my oils, y'all, I was just getting on and making a quick order. It's actually called a quick order, so conveniently. And I was doing that, and I loved it because I could jump on, I could get my oils really quick. They would come to my doorstep. It was freaking awesome. So that's how I got my oils. But what I didn't actually know is that I could get my oils for not just the 24% off wholesale value, but I could get my oils for an extra 10%, 20%, and 25% off. In addition to that discount, I actually found out that I could get discounted shipping. I wasn't getting discounted shipping. I was paying full price, and I wasn't getting free points. They actually give you free points when you buy stuff, and every point's worth $1, which is cool. So I was not getting all this free stuff. So I'm gonna flip my camera around, and I'm gonna show you all the stuff I got for free real quick. Let me switch it around, you guys. Flip around. Okay, I'll just point my camera, that'll be better. Okay, here you go. So this is a ton of stuff I got for free. This is Ningxia Nitro. Remember how I showed you that supplement of Ningxia? This is Nitro. This is an extra boost. It has some caffeine in it. It also has, green tea extract. It has all your B vitamins. I use this as a pre-workout with my Ningxia, and it really gets me going. I don't have to use the toxic stuff anymore that is gonna kill my body. So this is awesome. Got that for free. Sleep Essence, got this for free. This is amazing. My dad would love this, and some of my girlfriends. It has vetiver in it, lavender, valerian root. This stuff actually increases your body's normal ability to maintain a regular sleep cycle. So it's not just gonna give you, it does have melatonin to help you get to sleep, but it has stuff in it that's gonna help increase your body's ability to sleep. Okay, then we've got Comfort Tone for the stomach, for Eric, Juvatone for liver cleansing, Super Calcium Plus, my amino acids when I work out, I use these. My Essential Zymes, this helps me digest my food better. Allerzyme, this, when I come in contact with gluten, we're all allergic to gluten in this household, it can wreck my life and wreck my husband's life, like big time. I got that for free. It actually helps your body to get the allergy in and out of the body as fast as possible. Amazing. Helps to neutralize the response. My favorite lotion, lavender. This lotion, which is anti-aging lotion, which is awesome. My face wash that I share with everybody. This has lasted me like 5 months almost, and it's still like halfway full. It's amazing. Everything is concentrated and essential oil infused. Aroma Bright toothpaste, got that for free. That's what I use to whiten my teeth, kill all the germs, increase my oral hygiene. This is the ART Ladies line. This is the anti-aging line, which I love. I've had, look at that toner, I've had it forever. Yeah, I use it every single day, but it barely takes any because it's so concentrated. My kids' toothpaste, which they use like crazy, they actually try to eat it. I don't have to hold them down anymore, which is cool. My kids' lotion, bath gel. This is the cleaner we use. We use this on everything. It actually substitutes even Windex, and it ends up being $1.50 a bottle because it only takes a capful to put in that. So, you guys, all of this I got for free. Do you want to know how? That's the important part because I know you want to know how to get it for free. So, what I did is I actually jumped online and I saw this program called Essential Rewards. And then I read about it and I signed up. It's that easy. So what Essential Rewards is it is a monthly purchasing program. It is a monthly wellness box. You can actually get a box to your door, just like a pet box, a beauty box, all those boxes you've heard of. You can get those boxes to your door, but of wellness products that you know, that you trust. And guess what? Young Living gives you awesome things. So discounted shipping, they actually give you the points. So for every dollar that you spend, usually it's dollar to dollar, it will say next to each product how many points it is. For every dollar that you spend, they give you a point in the beginning. They give you 10% back in points when you sign up, 1 to 3 months. Once you get past 4 months, they give you 20% back. Then once you get past 24 months, they give you 25% back. What does that mean? I spend $100 on normal stuff. You see this is like normal stuff that I use every single day that I used to buy at Sprouts and try to just find the best brand and read all the ingredients and click it with the Think Dirty app and make sure it wasn't gonna give me cancer. So I used to go through all that to get my stuff, but now I can get it from Young Living. So when I spend that $100 that I was gonna give Target and I take it and spend it online with Young Living, the same $100 to get the things I need, they actually would send me $10 back on my account that I could use toward my products on my next purchase. Now I've been on it for over 2 years, so I get 25% back, plus my 24% discount. If y'all can do math, that's 49% that I get back on all my stuff, which is awesome. So I use my points to get these things, which is cool, and I use my points to replace my oils, which is amazing. So if you're gonna do this and you're gonna live a life full of health and wellness, you should be rewarded, right? And Young Living does that. They also give you a free oil every 3, 6, and 9 months, which is really cool. So that's awesome too. So that's called their Essential Rewards program, and we do replacement shopping with it, and that's about it. We just get the stuff we would normally get from the store and replace all our oils, so it's super easy. So let's do, can I do one more giveaway? It's 8:58, it's almost 9 o'clock. Y'all have stuck in there with me for an hour. So let me do one more giveaway. This is gonna be for all of our people who are new to oils. I'm so excited that you're on here, and I'm so excited that these are gonna change your life. P.S. Even if it's not for you, let's say you already got started. To anybody you get started, like let's say you already have your kit, but your mom has been asking you all about it and keeps stealing your oils, and you're like, hey mom, you need to get your own oils and stop taking all my lavender, then you can get your mom started in the next 24 hours and I will give your mom this same special, okay? So anybody who wants to get their premium starter kit in the next 24 hours, you guys, we are actually gonna do $10 cash back to you for getting started. It's actually a gift to you from us. Young Living is very generous, you guys, and when they're generous, we like to be generous. So we're gonna do $10 back as an account credit on your account when you get started. Now, for people who are already oiling, I don't want to leave you out because I love you. So if you're not on your Essential Rewards program, if you're not experiencing the amazing benefits of all this free stuff and getting the amazing health and wellness benefits of all these amazing products, then I want you to do that too. So if you're not on Essential Rewards, I also want to give you $10 towards your next purchase when you register for Essential Rewards and you get started with at least 100 PV order. So that's going to be typically $100. You'll have to look at the points. So anybody who wants to do 100 PV order, you guys, I want to do $10 cash back towards your next purchase when you get started. Now, let's say you're new and you want to get your starter kit and you want to get on Essential Rewards, which is what most people do, then you just double that. You're going to get $10 for your kit and $10 for your ER, so that's going to be $20. So I'm excited to bless you with that, but mainly I am really excited that you are starting this health and wellness journey, that you're putting your stake in the ground, you're drawing a line in the sand, and you're deciding to do natural better. You're deciding to invest in yourself, in your family, in your children, and in any of your relatives in your home, and get some good stuff into their bodies. They deserve it, you guys, and I want you to live a healthy life. If you have questions, comment below. Anybody who invited people to this class, look at this thread, catch up with your girlfriends, your guy friends who are on here, and help them support their health and wellness. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I love you to pieces, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.